The earth is the Lord's, and the fullness thereof, the world and they that dwell therein. For he hath founded it upon the seas, and established it upon the floods. Who shall ascend into the hill of the Lord?
Oh, yes.
Who shall stand in his holy place? He that hath clean hands and a pure heart, who hath not lifted up his soul unto vanity, nor sworn deceitfully. He shall receive the blessing from the Lord, and righteousness from the God of his salvation. This is the generation of them that seek him, that seek thy face, O Jacob, Selah. Lift up your heads, and O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors. The King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord strong and mighty, the Lord mighty in battle. Lift up your heads, O ye gates, even lift them up, ye everlasting doors, and the King of glory shall come in. Who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts, he is the King of glory.
Yeah.
Good. You guys know what that means? Keep it going. I heard the best thing from the old theological people. I'm not sure you guys have heard this before, but just in case you haven't heard it before, when it comes to lift up your head, O ye gates, you're like, what in the world does that mean, you know? And one of the portraits you can try to paint about this is that, like, the host of heaven is all already in heaven waiting, you know, thinking that no man has ever come through this door here, right? And there's a prophecy, but, like, it's just something that they probably just don't think about, you know. And I was comparing it to, like, what would really make someone flip their lid, you know, what would make them go, what, you know. And so I was picturing, like, some kids, like, working on their car, you know, like, you know, a couple 16-year-olds who got their license and they're allowed to fix their Hondas and lower them or fix the engine and trick it out or whatever they want to do. And on their wall they got this picture of a Lamborghini, how cool that would be if they could get that $250,000 Lamborghini. Yeah, that thing goes like 200 miles an hour, oh my gosh. But never could really happen, of course, because we're working at McDonald's, you know. And so one day the dad's driving up the thing, they're over there in the garage just looking at their cars, and they're like, what? No way, oh my gosh, where'd you get it? No, you don't understand. He's telling the whole story how this just pulled the lottery or whatever, you know, and they're just going, this is not happening, oh my gosh. And that's what happened. Like, the host of heaven is like, no man has ever come through this door. And then he starts to say, hey, they hear a knock at this gate, and they're like, who is that? Who could that possibly be? And they're like, everybody's here. There's no man going to come through that door. Come on. It's not going to happen. And they're like, who is it? Who is this? And he's like, lift up your head, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, ye everlasting doors, and let the King of glory come in. And they're like, who is this King of glory? The Lord of hosts, the mighty in battle. Lift up your head, O ye gates, and be ye lifted up, your everlasting doors, that the King of glory shall come in. And they were like, oh, nah, you know what I mean? It was just like, wow. So, the portrait of the old church, leaving that thing, just very cool. I need a bigger amen than that, you guys. Come on. I'm getting kind of quiet in this Presbyterian church, you guys. Come on. Who wants to pray for dinner? Who wants to pray that dinner is